Hi, I'm Michael Wignall, chef proprietor of the Angel at Hetton. The dish I'm going to do today is locally shot hare with Iberica lardo, sprouting grains, a parfait made out of the livers, and onions and locally picked wild garlic. So the first step of the dish is to make the parfait. You need to do this 24 hours before because it's got to be frozen. So the next thing is the hare. So we start off taking the front legs off, then move to the back and take the back legs off. Then you move to the saddle. So you take the saddle and the best end off, then you need to split the saddle and the best end. The best thing to do is just count 3 bones in from the saddle. So the next thing you need to do is turn your saddle over and cut both of the loins off down the center of the saddle. And then you need to take the silver skin off your loin, and then the hard bit starts now is trimming your best end. So once your best ends are all trimmed up and put away in the fridge, you just need to roll your loins, and then we roll them really tightly in cling film about 4 times. Then we place them in a backpack bag, seal on full power, and then they're ready to cook. So with this dish, we've done sprouting grains. So we've done buckwheat, pearl barley, spelt, poi lentils, and black quinoa. So after the grains, the onions, just vac pack those, cook them on 90 degrees in a steamer or a water bath, because we're going to finish them off on the plancha later. Okay, so the next stage of the dish, we want to do the pearl barley veloute. So what we do with that, we toast the pearl barley off, infuse it straight into the milk, pass it off, so your milk is then flavoured with toasted barley. Then we add some bones from the hare carcass, just lightly browned off in foaming butter, drain them off, pat them dry with a cloth so there's no excess fat on there, add that to the milk, add the stock to that, and just bring it up to a light simmer. Season with a tiny little bit of lemon juice and salt. So the next stage is the buckwheat and miso puree. So we toast the barley off light golden brown, we put that straight into our golden chicken stock and infuse that and blend until silky smooth. Add a tip of xanthan gum just to finish it off, and then a spoonful of miso to taste. So we move on to the last few parts of the dish, cooking the hare. So place your hare into a water bath set on 58 degrees for 16 minutes. While this is cooking, seal your best end off. It literally takes about 30 seconds to a minute just to get a little bit of colour on the outside in foaming butter. Okay, so the next stage is once your loin's been in the water bath for 16 minutes, remove from the water bath, remove from the backpack bag and the cling film, take the lardo off from your loin, and then glaze with a hare jus that we made previously before this. Okay, so the next stage is plating the final dish. The first thing you need to do is to put a small square of thinly sliced lardo into the center of your plate. Just briskly brush over with a blowtorch just to heat your lardo up slightly and make it transparent. Next, your parfait piped in the center of this. Then a warm spoon pushed down onto this to form a concave. Next, warm your sprouting grains up in your lardo, spoon around the parfait, and place a piece of the lardo on top of that to form your open ravioli. Another brush over with your blowtorch. Start to carve your hare into 3 to 4 pieces and put those around the plate. Okay, the next part is just to cut your best end into 3 to 4 pieces, depending on how big your best end is. Put 2 of these onto the plate, and then next we're going to put the onions on there and the wild garlic. Lastly, we'll pipe the puree onto the plate, a little spoonful of the puffed pearl barley and quinoa on top of that, and then finish off with the sauce. And there we have the locally shot hare with an open ravioli of sprouting grains, wild garlic and onions.